So now we are developing all these mappings, right? So if you want to move the code from one environment to another environment, you can do the import and export of the mapping. Okay, you can do the import and export of the mapping. So further, what you can do this like this. Okay, so if you import and export the object, so if any mapping is there, if you want to import it or if you want to export it, you can do by using this option. So for that, what you have to do, you have to go to repository option. And now I want to export this target employee file. So if you do export, what it will do, it will ask where you want to keep this file, where you want to keep this file. Okay. So where I'm keeping this, I'm keeping it in training folder. Okay, training folder, where it is exactly in source files, in training, it is there. Let me go to info shared. Okay, info shared. Let me keep it here. Okay, info shared. Let me keep it here. Okay, now you can see what is happened. Okay, it is exporting your source definition. It is exporting your target definition here. Okay, it is exporting your source definition and target definition, and also it is exporting your mapping. And then it is saying like exported 3 objects, no errors, no warnings. That means we are able to successfully export this mapping. And see here, no errors, no warnings. If you want to open the file, you can view the file here. Okay, so this is an XML. Okay, XML means you have to view it in the XML viewer. Okay, so this is how your mapping is there. For each and every mapping, it will generate in the form of an XML file. So you can go to info shared and you can check the file. Okay, you can go to info shared. Okay, you are here and your exported file is here. Clear? This is how you can export the file. This is how you can export the mapping in Informatica. Clear?
Yeah.
So now if you drag and drop this, it will give, okay? You can see each and everything. See here. So if you come here, this is info repo. What is your repository? Okay, what is your repository? And what is your folder name? Okay, who is the owner, administrator? We are logging in by using the administrator. Okay, and source, it is giving source information. Source information is database type is flat file. Your database name is flat file again. So your name of the file is employee FF. Okay. So here it will give all the details. Okay. Attributes, search definition, source specification, all these things are not required for you. If you come here, source field. Okay. These are all source fields. What you have in the source fields? First name, last name, middle name, title. It is giving all of the things. So your source is getting started here. Okay, your source is getting started here and it is ending here. So all this, it will have within this. So all the source information will be there within this source tab. Okay. So if you want to refer to target, so it will be there within this tab. What are there in target and what are the different fields within the target? It will show all of that information. It is having all the information about your mapping. So about different transformations. So here, what transformation you have? SQ underscore employee FF. So details about this SQ underscore employee FF transformation will be here. And you have next transformation is expression underscore full name. So that will be here. Clear?
Yeah.
You have the same things, right? You have SQ underscore employee FF, and then you have expression underscore full name. Then you have source and targets. It is showing what are the different values that are coming, what are the different fields that are coming as part of source and target. This is target definition. Okay, this is target definition. In target definition, what you have?
Same.
First name, last name, and everything, whatever is displayed over there. Okay, it is information about all of your mapping. This is how you can do it. If you want to import it, again you can go here. Okay, again you can go here and you can import it. Go to repository, import objects. Okay, from where you want to import it. Okay, from where you want to import it. You can go there, go to info shared. My file is here. Okay, my file is here. Next, okay, you have to add. Okay, you have to add all. That means it will add everything and click next. Okay, what it is doing? Reuse. Okay, reuse means you are reusing it. Otherwise, because if you see the same file name is there, right? With the same mapping name, you have already
Mapping.
already a mapping with the same name, right? So you are trying to export it with the same name. If you want to rename it, you can rename it as some different name. Okay, you can rename it as some different name. What I'm doing, import. I'm giving. You can edit it. Okay, you can edit it, and you can write import. Okay, you can edit import. Or what you can do is you can replace it. That means it will go and replace. It will go and replace.
This one, imported file in the.
Yeah, your existing mapping, it will replace. Reuse means it will reuse this. Okay, and skip means
It
it
will
will
skip.
skip it. It will completely skip it. So let me go ahead and rename it. So in the rename, what I have given, import. Okay, now next, click on next. So everything is unresolved. So for here, employee FF, what you have to do? You need not to re-import it again because the same structure, right? Just go and use the
Yes.
existing one. So reuse. For this target also, we need not to do anything. Already the structure is there. Do we need to reuse, replace it or rename it?
Reuse.
Reuse. Now you got to know what is reuse, what is replace, what is rename and skip.
Yeah.
It will give for each and every source and targets and of mappings. Wherever there is a conflict, it will give and it will ask you to either replace it or rename it as or create it as some different object or reuse it. Okay, or you can skip it. So here it is not giving an option for you to skip, because if you skip source and target, your mapping will be invalidated, right? Your mapping should have source and targets. That's the reason it won't give an option for you to skip in case of source and targets. Next, okay, it is reused. It will give all the information whatever you have selected so far. It is reused, it is renamed, and your target is reused. You can see all of this, okay, and then you can see here import conflict resolution summary. You are able to successfully import it. Now see here, if you import, it is successfully imported the selected objects. Now you can click on done. Now you can see here another mapping was created.
Yeah.
Another mapping is created. So if you open it, it will have the same logic. This is how you will import and export the objects in Informatica.